That's good. So, let's talk, you guys, let's talk about that. Let's talk about emotion. So, how many of you guys have seen Inside Out, the Pixar movie? Great movie. Okay, so, the psychological theory behind the movie is sound. And although they've learned a little bit since the movie, they used to think there were more, but now they realize there are 4 core emotions inside of all humans, all around the world, throughout all human history. And these 4 emotions, disgust is a subset of anger, is basically what they found out. So we have 4 emotions: joy, sadness, fear, anger. Boom, 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 boom. Universal, powerful, immediate, and they're at the bottom, the base level. They're like the 4 primary colors with which we paint all of the other more complex, nuanced emotions.
Yellow.
I say this to you guys because if music is communication and you're communicating emotion, you need to be able to generate this emotion naturally for yourselves. Right? You probably know sometimes you sing it and the song's emotional, and other times you sing it, you're like, that was nice, but I didn't really feel it. I want to give you guys a technique that you can use so that that's always the case, so that you can always give yourself and the audience chills. And this actually is drawn from acting. This is not about you being anyone other than yourselves. Acting, thank you. I don't want you to be in character. This is not about you taking on a persona or anyone else. This is merely using the technique actors call having a trigger. And trigger is an emotion, an experience, something that you have that makes you feel a certain way. So first, I can tell you right now, like, okay, you guys ready? On the count of 3, feel sad. 1, 2, 3, feel sad. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You can't try to feel sad. And you can't sing a song and be like, ooh, feeling sad. I need to feel more sad. It doesn't work. It does not work. However, you can think about something in your life that makes you sad. Something that happened to you, something that happened to your family, right? A sibling, a parent, a grandmother, a pet, right? It's not easy to go there, and I can see in some of your eyes that you like to have that. By being able to access that natural, raw feeling, and then singing the song, and when you slip away, you go back into that a little bit more, you generate honesty, pure emotion that you're expressing. And it makes it so much more real, so much more honest than just, I hope I get swept up in the song this time. It's happened before, but it doesn't always happen, right? Because it happened for some of you guys, but not all of you. So where's a good place to start so that you can try that?
Yeah.
Do. You want a fresh key?
Yes.
B flat. B flat.
Yeah, that's our original. But I like this one.
What happened?
B flat or A sharp, whatever you want. So R, guys again.
All right, so go back to the R, and I want you, while you're getting there, choose whatever this trigger is, whatever this moment is, whatever this memory is that you have. And just spend a second thinking about it. Okay. All right, now.
On
actively generating the sadness yourself rather than hoping that the song will pull you into it. It's not easy to do. And by not easy, I don't mean it's a different kind of a skill rather than like, let's hit this note, let's hit this rhythm. This is a letting yourself feel this way. But as a performer, you cannot be afraid of emotion. As a performer, it's your job to generate emotion, so that then the song has meaning, rather than hoping that the alignment of notes and the arrangement and the choreography you have on stage will all result in it happening for the audience. Make sense? Okay, so that's one thing I want to do this song. The other thing I want to do is actually purely technique. Dynamics. I like those dynamics. Because all dynamics exist within relation to each other. And I feel like you guys are here where the real dynamics are here. In fact, I'd like to not use the Italian terms piano, mezzo, forte, forte, because they don't mean anything to us. We don't speak Italian. Maybe somebody does in this room, but that's not our language. I like to use the numbers 1 through 10, or 0 through 10, because that's how we think of numbers, right? 0, silence. 1, that's a 1, right? 10 is screaming as loud as you possibly can scream, like you're about to get hit by a bus. Get out of here. You're not going to sing at 10, but it's good to know that that's there, because if you need to just scream at the top of your voice, that's there. 9 is like a gospel group just wailing, and the chords are rattling, and the whole thing is like shaking, but there's so much passion and power in it. You're not going to sing at a 9 either, because we don't want to get that rattly. But like an 8, 8.5, that's doable. I would say what you guys did, the singing you did, was like between 3 and 6, right? Now think about that. If you instead of 3 and 6, you go 1 to 8, that's a big, big difference. And let me show you one other way that how much more power. Quiet does not mean lack of intensity. When you're singing, people lean into hearing you, like you're whispering, right? They're like, what do I just say? Some of those powerful things we hear in life are said so loudly to us. And more importantly, there can be real passion and power and energy to say something really quiet. For instance, and I don't mean any of what I'm about to say to you, I could say to you, I hate you. But it's not nearly as powerful as if I say, right? So quiet does not mean weak, but I don't hate you, I promise. No, you're my favorite ginger. So let's start the song quietly, but not with a lack of intensity. Can you guys, do you want to just start right at the top?
Yeah.
Yes.